Now time to talk about Week 30 of the Friday Night Mixed. Week 30 of the Friday Night Mixed proved to be very interesting. The pregame talk was in the two big matchups, one between the Top Lions and Alley Cats, and the other with Section 8 against the Oddballs. The top two teams had a chance to pretty much leave the rest of the field in the dust with big wins. But would they get it done? We'll have that and more. But first, what you're looking at here is Strike Bowling from Taito, released to arcades in 1982. Other than adding color and a strike animation for when you get a strike, not much is different between this game and Midway's Bowling Alley. Overall, Strike Bowling has aged its 30 years better than some other games due to its simple gameplay. Controlled with a trackball, this was fairly good for its time. But with the 4-year time window between Bowling Alley and Strike Bowling, one could think that a lot more could be done, but since this runs on similar arcade hardware, not much could be done. There would be two big matchups in Week 30, and unlike last week, these would be fairly close. The Alley Cats would come through and take 5 from the Top Lines with a performance that wasn't awe-inspiring, but it was more than enough to win. On the Top Line side, Mike Haslacker wouldn't have his best stuff, and it clearly showed here. Section 8 was winless against the Oddballs before Week 30, but would greatly benefit from an incredible Game 1 performance from Justin Buzam, and it would be enough for his Section 8 team to take 5. Sandra Ratner looked great for her Oddballs, but they just couldn't make up any ground this time out. The closest finish would be in the matchup between Team 3 and Forget About It, in which Daniel Miller was superb, but couldn't quite seal the deal, and Luke Haglusha would look pretty good as his team would take 3, and total would by 4 points. One final word of note is that subs are done for the rest of the season. And in other results, Who Knows was superb as Brian Boney would deliver and take 7 from the Steelers. Michelle's Woodies looked good early, but Hit Then Miss had a blowout Game 3 win to take 3. Off the Walls would not take full advantage of the free pass, and the Weebles, with a great performance from Donna Jones, would take 5 from the Fab 5. And now, here are Week 30's top performers. We have Justin Buzam with an awesome 242 game. He is our best top performer. Daniel Miller had a superb 676 series. Donna Jones had a sweet 428 series. Roy Jones had an impressive 200 game. Brian Boney had a 224 game and a fantastic 589 series. And Pam Dressel shot a sweet 500 series. Our honorable mentions for this week include Sandra Ratner with a 570 series, Carolyn Venny with a 190 game, Rich Bozian with a 443 series, and Charlie Hermelin with a 564 series. Our not top performers for this week included Mike Haslacker, Chris Guzman, Mike Naylor, and Bob Moyers. And now here's the top 5. The Top Lines are still up by 5. The Oddballs are second. Section 8 is third. The Alley Cats are fourth. And Who Knows is fifth. Teams who take 7 the most tend to be at the top of the pack. 3 of the top 5 teams in this list are currently standing in the top 5 overall. If the Lucky Strikes were still in the league, they would be tied for 10th on this list. And that'll do it for Week 30 of the Friday Night Mix. And until Week 31, so long for now!